Best trainer.
Stevie G was a maniac.
Yeah.
Cara was always 100%.
Yeah.
I was always 100%.
I was going to say, you'd be flying into tackles.
Oh, God. Oyvind Leonardson was a good trainer.
Was he?
He was fit.
Really?
Yeah, he was fit as a butcher's dog in. Best trainer. You know what? I'll say Stevie G. I'm going to say Stevie G because you can see... No, I'll say Cara.
Yeah.
I'll say the two of them. Cara and Stevie G, because the two of them were like they were narky and upset. You know, if you lose the five-a-side, they always come off covered in sweat. So I'd say them two, yeah. They were good trainers, and you can see it always upset them. It meant something. It was like you train how you want to play.
Of course.
And them two did, so I'll put them two in there, yeah.
Belter.
Danny Murphy as well was a good trainer as well. He was quality.
Worst trainer.
Liverpool, right? Because you
weren't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to get away with it. Although I do remember Incy getting called out one time in a meeting by Gerard Houllier. We were talking about how the form and how we'd been beat and we lost against Man United, blah, blah. And then Incy's come on, he said, well, he's giving an excuse or something like that. And then Houlier's just hit Incy. Wait, don't you talk? He said, for the last 6-5-a-sides, you've been on the losing side. You lost last Thursday 2-1. You lost like the week before, the month before that, blah, blah, blah. And I remember me and Cara being at the front, right? Obviously, it was unexpected.
Yeah.
And then, see, I can't hold my own piss, me. So Cara's next to me, and he's nudging me. And I've just burst out laughing. And then Houlier's turned around and said to me, no, here's what it was, right? At the end of the conversation, he went, anyway, it's all bridge under the water now.
Yeah.
Right? I've gone bridge under the water. Bridge under the water. I'm cracked up. I'm trying not to laugh, but I can't stop it coming out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Houlier's ended up sending me out the meeting. So, oh, that was hilarious, yeah. Well, I can't say, I'm not saying that Incy was the worst trainer, but although, obviously, Houllier highlighted that he wasn't a good trainer.
Best shot.
Last one, best shot, because I know we mentioned two guys with a fucking absolute pinger, obviously not Liverpool, but like, there's Patrick Berger, who's an absolute rocket, and obviously there's Gerrard as well. I'm just thinking in terms of that. Those are the top two.
Very similar, obviously. Could you imagine Stevie G's right leg and Paddy Berger's left leg on a player? It'd be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
You'd absolutely.
So, yeah,
if you're the keeper, you'd be shitting yourself every free kick, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, especially with these modern balls now, you wouldn't even understand. Yeah, I'd have to say them two. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But that didn't come naturally, that was practice and hours and hours on the training pitch.
Yeah. It
wasn't just natural ability, it was worked on.
Yeah, for Gerrard, you mean?
For Stevie, and obviously, I think just to typify it, that goal against Olympiacos, it's absolute genius, you know.
Yeah.
He's conducted about 1 million equations in his head. The position of the ball, the spin on the ball, the wind, the way he has to contort his body, the way he has to lead and hit it with the outside of his foot. All them equations have taken place in his head. That's genius, that.
Yeah.